Hello and welcome to exercise 4 for the Hoops Communicator authoring. So in this exercise we're going to build off of the previous exercise and add an assembly tree to our scene. So in this exercise what we're going to do is we're going to create a root node with a child for each of the instance cubes, and then we're going to serialize that assembly tree to the model. So let's hop on over to Visual Studio and we're going to open up the for_assemblytree.cpp file. And this is located in the authoring training 4 example. So much like the previous examples, we provide you the code to create the cubes. So let's scroll down to the main method. And where we're going to start here is we're going to start where we ask you to add an assembly tree to the scene and start creating the nodes. So go ahead and insert your code everywhere that we've annotated with a comment for user code, and when you're done, return to the video and we will talk through the answer. Okay, so hopefully you were able to complete this exercise without much trouble. So we'll go ahead and walk through the solution now. So the first thing that we want to do is actually create the assembly tree object. And once we've done that, we'll go ahead and we'll create our root node, and then we'll set the name for that node using the setNodeName method. Now we need to create child nodes for each of our cubes. So we're going to go ahead and create the first child node here, and next what we want to do is create an instance include node. And we're going to go ahead and use the create and add body instance method, passing it the child node that we just created above along with a body node ID. And this method will populate the body node ID variable with the correct ID of a node that it creates. And once we've created that node, we need to use the setBodyInstanceMeshInstanceKey method along with the instance include object that we create above to link up this node with this particular instance of our cube. So once we've accomplished that, we just basically repeat this process again for the second cube. Now, scrolling down, the one thing we want to be sure to remember to do is to call assembly tree serialize to model and pass it our model object. And what this is going to do is insert all of that assembly tree data into the model to make sure that it's streamed down to the client. So if we go ahead and run this exercise, again we'll see that we've created our assembly tree model. So we're going to hop into Chrome, and we'll go ahead and navigate to our sample page, this time specifying assembly tree as our model. And we see that our model looks pretty similar to the previous exercise. However, if we go ahead and expand our model tree, we can see now that we have the root node that we created along with two children, cube 1 and cube 2, and these bodies indicate the body nodes that we created in the example as well. So hopefully you're able to get that, and we'll see you in the next video.